We're broadcasting from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil tonight, one of the most famous cities in the world, and for good reason, certainly one of the most beautiful on the planet. You're looking at the Christ the Redeemer statue that's in the summit of Mount Corcovado, an amazing statue built in the early 30s. We're going to go there later in the week. So the January 6th committee has nothing to do with January 6th. The point of it is to punish the political opponents of the Biden administration and to make certain Donald Trump doesn't run again. And they're doing it with the assistance of the so-called Justice Department as run by Joe Biden. So already the committee, speaking of Stalinist overreach, has had Steve Bannon and Peter Navarro arrested, neither of whom committed any crime. They've also had the Fed search the home of a former DOJ official called Jeffrey Clark, who we spoke to last week. Then on Wednesday, the FBI showed up to seize the phone of a former Trump attorney called John Eastman. Now, critically and illegally, they seized his phone before they presented him with a warrant, and it's on tape. Watch.
Sir, go ahead and put your arms up for me.
Can I see the warrant?
Sir, put your arms up for me.
Can I see the warrant, please? I'd like to see the warrant. I'd like to see the warrant. I'd like to see the warrant.
Let me see the warrant, sir.
I'd like to see the warrant before you take my property.
Sir, there's up the warrant right now, sir. It's right there.
Here's the warrant.
Right. I want you to see that they took my property before providing me with the warrant. I'd like to read the warrant.
Disgraceful. Wearing his little mask, put your hands up as if Eastman is a threat. He's not. He's a lawyer. As you just saw, he's under subpoena from the, speaking of illegitimate, wholly illegitimate, Pelosi-Liz Cheney-led January 6th committee. Mr. Eastman joins us tonight. John Eastman, thank you so much for joining us tonight. What exactly did you do wrong to be treated like a dangerous criminal by your government that you pay for?
Well, we don't know because the warrant doesn't say. It authorizes them to seize my phone and all the information contained in the phone. But there's no indication of any crime that this is connected to. That's apparently in an affidavit, but the affidavit wasn't attached to the warrant. The Fourth Amendment's very clear here. When they search and seize your property, they have to give a particular description of the things to be seized. And saying it's identified in the affidavit, if they don't attach the affidavit, doesn't qualify. The courts have been very clear about that. So this warrant is invalid on its face. But more importantly, and I think this is extremely important, the authority to seize all of my information in modern smartphones, that's access to all my private financial records. I'm an attorney. It's access to all my privileged communications with nearly 100 different clients that I have currently. This stuff is what we used to call a general warrant that the British king issued to just go rummage through somebody's belongings to see if they could find evidence of some crime. The very reason we have the Fourth Amendment is to prevent that kind of abuse, and yet that's what they're doing here.
And it's just another reminder to anyone who didn't vote for Joe Biden to erase your texts and emails every single day. And that is a sincere piece of advice I hope everyone follows. But they haven't charged you with a crime. They've given you no evidence that they're going to charge you with a crime, but they treat you like a drug kingpin or a rapist and seize your phone. Is this legal?
Well, I don't think so. And they forced me in the position. Look, as an attorney, I have ethical obligations to do everything I can to protect the privileged communications with my clients. So we will be filing a motion, it's called a Rule 41 motion, to retrieve my phone, to retrieve any information they've taken off of that phone that they have illegally seized from me. And we'll be doing that in short order. But you know what they're doing, the other thing they're doing is they're forcing those of us that, you know, don't bow the knee to the Biden administration to rack up hundreds of thousands of dollars in legal fees trying to protect our constitutional rights and those of our clients. So let me ask people, givesendgo.com/Eastman, help us fight this abuse. We've got to stand together to fight against this.
So you're doing for yourself what the Republican Congress should be doing for you, which is so distressing to watch.
They
John
should,
Eastman,
but you know what?
I
think people have had it. Thank you very much, Tucker.
I hope that's true.
Subscribe to the Fox News YouTube channel to catch our nightly opens, stories that are changing the world and changing your life. From Tucker Carlson Tonight.